Hey everybody, this is Ryan Brandenburg from Barletta Boat Company. I'm the Southeast Regional Sales Manager, and today I'm going to walk you through the Barletta LUSSO 25 UCA. This is by far the number one selling floor plan we have. It offers the most versatility, the most seating positions, and really just doesn't. There's nothing it doesn't give you from a floor plan standpoint. So as people are going through their checklist when they're going through the floor plans, they just generally come back to this because it is just the most versatile. And like I said, it checks the most boxes for people. So I'm going to show you that. We'll start off with the Ultra Lounge back here. The Ultra Lounge is by far the best in the industry. There's a lot of swingbacks and single loungers out there with other brands, and this Ultra Lounge just has the most seating positions, most versatile. Like I said, with this floor plan in general, with the Ultra Lounge, and it's just bar none the best in the industry. It sets the bar, and I'm going to show you that first. All right, so the Ultra Lounge, the Barletta Ultra Lounge, across all of our models, the Cabrillo, the Corsa, the Lusso. This is the Lusso, the high end one at this point, and this is just the best in the industry. We set the bar, and every year we've improved it some way, and just made it really great. It just gives you absolutely everything you need from a seating position with a single lounger and what people like about it. This is obviously the sitting up position. Simply roll it this way. Many people have some version of this lounge now facing backwards. This position is my favorite. It's probably a lot of people's favorite, but it's mine. You just lay here. You can watch when you're parked at the sandbar. You're just floating or you're rafted up, whatever you're doing. Laying here, watching the sunset, whatever. It's just a great feature. Looking off the back of the boat there, and as Barletta is standard for, known for, we always have huge decks off the back of the boat. The big aft deck extended is standard for us, so this just becomes sort of like this is laying around the pool. This is your entertainment area back here. We've got really cool features back there. Simple pickup, drop it down, and you got a full bed. And this is again, I don't know. Ultimately, I don't know how many times we just lay out here flat, but it is a nice feature to have, and it's just a flat feature layout. Get some sun, put the bimini up, get some sun, do that kind of thing. The next thing that I really like, and this is a feature that we were sort of the first ones to do this. Some people have also copied it, but I think we still do it a little bit better. And it's this. This is the pop-up position. So now you can lounge facing backwards. You can also lounge facing forward. A lot of people, if you put the safety rails on back here for the extended aft deck, you put safety rails, you can ride back here facing this way. And I see more Barlettas going down the water with people laying out this way. They love to be able to face forward, watch where they're going, but also be laying down. And this is one of those boats, and this floor plan with the Ultra Lounge gives you that option to do that. The next one, and just make a note here, all these are interchangeable. So these are all single. These work separately from each other. It's not a dual thing. So one person wants to lay up, one person wants to lay flat, they can do that. I could be lounging this way, someone could be sitting up this way. So it's really cool. I'll show you some of those features in a second. Now, the best thing about the Ultra Lounge for Barletta and what we do that nobody else has quite gotten there yet is the seating positions, the amount of seating positions. I've shown you where you can sit facing forward. You can lounge facing backwards. You can lounge facing forwards. You can sit up facing forward. And this is what we do that's really cool. We have a sit up, sit back position. So now I can be sitting this way, lounging this way, laying flat, or sitting up in every position. So this Ultra Lounge, from a standpoint of functionality, offers you lounge in both positions, sit up facing both directions, and lay flat. And you can do that independently. And that's one thing that just no one else hits that many positions. The ease, the function of the use just has a lot of different options for you. All right, now we get to the C part of the UC, and the C stands for co-captain's chair. So whenever you see a Barletta, you'll see a few different models. You'll see a U, a UC. The U would have a bench seat right here with a club lounge. The C stands for co-captain's chair. So anything that you see with a Barletta that has a C, you're gonna have a co-captain's chair right here. Now, here's why people like this layout. You got the Ultra Lounge that I already showed you here, And then you got the co-captain's chair. The thing that people really enjoy about the co-captain's chair is if it's just me and my wife, she can be sitting here, she can face me, she can look forward, she can look backwards, ton of versatility. If I've got a lot of people out here, it sort of separates the driver here. So we can be having conversations and it gives that co-captain just the ability to be separate from everybody else, but also engage with everybody else. Cool thing about the co-captain's chair, I can sit up. I have a lounger here so I can lounge back. It is adjustable here. It does slide forward and backwards. There's got a ton of space, so that's not a very used function, but it does slide forward and backwards. And the best thing here is I can turn around. So if I want to face this direction, face this direction. I'll show you a really cool feature that a lot of people like is now as a co-captain, I can be facing backwards. I can put the lounge back a little bit. This is where you can put a cooler. There's cup holders right here. It's on the arch model. There's not on the non-arch model. But here's a cool feature for you. This slide that thing forward, put the ultra lounge down. If you're just out here with your husband or wife, just by yourself, and you got a nice little footrest, almost a lounging area. So when I say this boat is the most versatile from a standpoint of functionality and seating positions, that's why people like the co-captain's chair. That's why, from a standpoint of the boats that we sell, this is by far the number one selling floor plan because this person, this functionality of the Ultra Lounge just gives you so many different options and so many ways to sit with different numbers of people. If there's 2 people on the boat, if there's 10 people on the boat, if you've got your dogs running on here, you got the doggy dock view, you got the dog dish, all these different things that Barletta does. This is just the most functional and versatile. All right, going to go over some of the features that are standard on every Barletta LUSSO just real quick with the Ultra Lounge co-captain chair setup. These are a few things that you're going to find on every single Barletta LUSSO for model year 2023. Go to the helm. Barletta started it. We do it so well. Our helms, the word is ergonomic. It just fits. It fits on the boat. One of the things I tell people is when you get on our boats, you don't have anything that feels out of place. The helm fits the boat perfectly with the furniture. And the one thing I love is the leg room that we do. We've always done it. It was from day one. We've always done it. Had great leg room. I maybe don't need it, but a lot of people do. Beautiful steering wheel. I love the feature with the Barletta that stays up every time. Got the B that stays in place. Standard on our boats is the wireless phone charger for the captain right here. Got a phone charging right here. We do have a USB port down here, USB and USB-C. SIMRAD on the LUSSO is standard. That's a Go 7 touchscreen SIMRAD. That has charts, that has navigation, that has everything. It has engine integration with the Mercury and Yamaha engines. That's a really cool feature, so you know when that engine's performing perfectly, or if you need an oil change, it tracks all that kind of stuff for you. Audison sound system. Barletta LUSSOs come standard with Audison head units, speakers, sub and amp are standard. That's a really cool feature for us, and it's just standard. A lot of people will offer you 6 or 7 different audio packages. Listen, we put the best in our boats and we make it standard. That's one thing that we're known for. RGB lights are standard. Those are floor lights and cup holder lights. So that is standard this year on Barletta. It's a new thing. So everybody loves those red, green, blue lights and the flashing lights and everything like that. Not those flashing lights, but the good flashing lights. And the cup holders, floor lights, that's standard on Barletta this year. So that's really the helm. Mercury, this boat has a Mercury. The one cool thing, as we talk about the arch here very quickly, this is an arch model. That is a different model. We can do this boat, the L25, the LUSSO 25 UC without an arch, which would have a power bimini. This is a power arch. One thing that a lot of people see this, and it's a great looking feature, really makes the boat look beautiful. One thing people always ask me is, how do I get it up and down? Listen, it's the same as the power biminis. You push a button, up, down, get underneath that bridge and put it in your boathouse. All right, front of the boat, bow benches. Again, this is a 25. Remember, folks, on 25 and 23, from the helm forward or from the helm backwards, the boat is identical. The only place that Barletta puts the different size is this seating right here. So on an L23, it'd be 2 feet shorter. 25 got seats, plenty of seats. Something different for model year 2023 that we did, added the cup cutouts right here. Great grab handles for when you're going across the water. Cup holder, speaker, USB and USB-C ports are in those cutouts. Barletta does this standard on all LUSSOs. Anchor storage, such a great feature. So convenient. Throw your fenders, throw your anchor and your line down there. Then you don't have to drag that across the boat when you're trying to pull that muddy anchor up. Last thing I'm going to show you, it's standard on all Barlettas. We absolutely love it. We're the only ones in the industry to do it. I think it's such a cool feature. We call it the doggy dock view. See through. It's for your dogs. It's cute and everything. But really, for me, when we're pulling up to a marina like this on a busy Saturday, and there's boats everywhere, and I got kids running around or dogs or whatever, you see so many people almost falling in, worried about the kid getting falling off the boat when you're parking. It's a stressful time. This is for the captain and safety as much as it is for your dogs to see out. I can see the front. I can see the port side gate where it's standard also. Such a cool feature. Guys, that's the Barletta Lusso 25 UCA, which is the Ultra Lounge with co-captain share. This model has an arch. You can get it without the arch. It would just be the L25 UC also.